Hello. Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Muskegon Community College, Bartell Roads Gymnasium. We're here tonight for a conference match between the Lady Jayhawks of Muskegon and the Ancilla College Chargers. Ancilla sits tied for third in the conference. MCC is second behind Grand Rapids, who is first. Sammy Hoxter back to serve to start the matchup. First point goes to Ancilla.
The Chargers of Ancilla College. Number 12, Autumn Taylor, back to serve.
You take it, I got it, and neither one of them played it. A nice angle shot by Ashley Skidema. Ties it up at one, and Rachel Brown goes back to serve.
Nice serve by Rachel Brown. That's going to be out. Kind of a bad free ball pass by...
It wasn't a high percentage pass to run what you'd like to see in a free ball like that. Number 8, Victoria Bush, back to serve for Ancilla. Hassford up with a pass to Jacobs.
Very nice block there. Nice block there by number 15, Darian Mowry, on the Chargers side.
3-1 for the Chargers. Bush back to serve. Short serve. Overpass, but a good reaction play by Lindsay Jacobs. Saves it for the Lady Jayhawks. Gives them a side out, and she goes back to serve at 2-3. Good serve. Service winner.
Jayhawks gonna just need to keep the ball and play at their level and not play down tonight, I think. So.
Another set, back row attack by number 12, triple block.
Nice block
Skidema.
Skidema.
4-3, Jayhawks take the first lead of the evening. Jacobs with a good serve.
Nice
passes
pass,
up.
Another block by Alicia Folkmeyer. Alyssa Folkmeyer. Fulkersman. Back row attack. No, using the front row. Yeah, that's going to be a replay. I thought the same thing that Roxanne thought, but she was front row. She's going to call back row attack, but not the case.
So a reserve for Jacobs at 5-3. Good tough serve. Passes up. Gets
Nice
it through a double block. Picked up by Hassford. Free ball from Jacobs. Back up.
Great up by the Jayhawks, just in the net though. So.
Great one-arm bandit from Hassford, wasted due to a net. Number 10, Joe Brown, back to serve for Ancilla, trailing 4-5. Good deep serve. Jacobs out to the outside. Skidema pushes it through. Side out, 6-4. She goes back to serve. Robbie Berg comes into play. Skidema back serve, throw up a jumper. Top spin, nice pass by number 12.
Nice up by Jacobs.
Another nice up.
Free ball coming.
Good spot by number 15, Darian Mowry. 5-6, number 14, Maddie Price Comes in for number 6, Samantha Brenneman. Price back to serve at 5-6. Berg rolls it in play. Asfort picks up that dump. Another dump picked up by number 14. Skidmore picks that up. Somebody's got to swing at it. Robbie Berg does. Tools the block.
Good high elbow swing there.
Number 1, Madeline Gingrich, the setter right now. Asfort picks up that roll shot. Brown high off the block.
Good swing there.
8-5 Jayhawks.
Nice
Good
serve.
serve. Good up.
Nice bump set there.
Berg once again tools the block of the setter, and back row player can't bring it up. So 9-5 Jayhawks with Hassefort back to serve. Two good touches over by Skidmore. The slide high off the hands for Mowry. For a kill, 6-9. She's out. Number 8, Victoria Bush in. Number 4, the libero, Natalie Waters to serve. 6-9, good deep serve. Delaney Bennett. Hassefort up. Nice set from where she was at. From Jacobs, and Brown takes it and shoves it deep angle for a kill, 10-6. Jordan Villeneuve back to serve.
Oh, it's out, yeah.
She swung at it, no touch. She tried to, but she didn't get it.
That's the right call.
So Villeneuve for the point, 11-6, back serve, nice short serve. High off the hands, good touch by Villeneuve. Asfort sends it back.
Very nice dig.
This takes a good swing, triple block.
Villeneuve with a great dig there.
Very nice dig. So MCC's doubled them up at 12-6. Right back, her back. Doesn't give her much room to work with.
Nice up by.
Keeps it in place, Skidmore up. Nice slide run by Rachel Brown. Good back set by Lindsay Jacobs. It's 13-6. The Jayhawks stretching it out here. Blocked a little late. Brown with another kill, 14-6.
No timeout from the Chargers here. Kind of surprising, but.
If I remember correctly, this coach doesn't call a lot of timeouts, so.
Nice steal on the block there by Lindsay Jacobs.
It's too tight. And at 15-6.
Say that, she takes one.
15-6, a little late for the timeout, in my opinion.
Well, they started up 3-1, so the Jayhawks on a 14-3 run. Like we said, see what Coach Rixey does here, but Jayhawks should cruise tonight if they can just keep playing their kind of style and not play down.
Keep the ball in play and not make, just stay focused. They should be.
Well, and the Jayhawks are making some pretty good defensive plays right now.
Yep. Jordan tries another short serve. This one falls a little short, but a nice service run from her. And the Jayhawks up 15-7. Back to serve number 11, Jackie Friel. Asford up.
Nice win there by Jacob. She's pretty good at it on the net jousting.
Yeah,
And
she is. She won it. She stuck with it. And 16-7. Sammy Hoekstra in for Robbie Berg. Back set. Deep
nice
corner.
shot.
Yeah. Where nobody was. So number 12, Autumn Taylor, goes back to serve. Number 6, Samantha Brenneman, comes in, front row.
Nice swing there by Rachel Brown.
Folkersma in, Brown back to serve, up 17-8 in game 1. Set 1, excuse me. Puts that one in the net, and Haspert comes in to replace her at 9-17. Bush back to serve for Ancilla.
Good pass.
Nobody's at home there. 9, good eye by Jacob. She goes back to serve. Bennett in for Vilna. Good serve, service winner. 19-9. And set 1. Lady Jayhawks in complete control. Good serve. Back set, picked up easy. Folkersma off the block, grabs it, setter, deep corner, tracked down by Hoekstra. But a little too far, and Maury shoves it down for a point for the Chargers. They trail 10-19.
Jayhawks home again on Thursday night against Lake Michigan College. They're actually home the next 3 Thursdays.
In the net doesn't help. And you're trying to catch up and keep the ball in play. So 10-20, Berg in and Hoekstra out. Skidamo back to serve. Up 20-10. Set 1.
Good pass because that serve was actually going to be.
That's not going to work against these guys. Hasperd's just too good to try that kind of stuff. She'll pick that up all day.
Yep, I would agree with that.
21-10. Skidamo back to serve. Good serve. Pass just into the net. Setter couldn't bring it out. 22-10. That one goes long. 11-22. Brooke Day is in for Ashley Skidamo. And the Chargers
Maddie Price back to serve.
down 11-22.
The right call there, back row sack.
That's right.
Back row block, whatever you want to call it.
Well, 12-22.
Nice dig.
Bennett out of the middle, picked up. Roll shot, picked up. And mistimed it. Haspert, but nice pickup. Berg swings, but she's blocked. 13-22. 2-point run for the Chargers. Maddie Price back to serve. 13-22.
Nice
Haspert,
pass.
great pass. Folkersma high off the hands, picked up. Back out.
Contact. No.
Berg goes up and takes it and shoves it to the corner for a kill. 23-13. Brown in, Fulkersma out. Hasport back to serve. 2 points from set one. Nice short serve.
Nice up.
Nice pick up. A little quick there. Maury picks it up. She goes out.
Maury playing pretty well right now.
Yeah, she is. Walters, the libero back serve. Hasport picks it up. Brown, a little low set, but uses the equipment for a kill and brings us to set point. Vilniff in for Bennett. (24-14) set point for the Jayhawks.
Good block.
Block. Quick.
That's going to do it. Set number one, 25-14 to the Jayhawks.
So they win the first set. This best 3 out of 5 match. Last weekend, Jayhawks went out. Rick Ritchie, their head coach, never afraid of competition, goes and plays in the tournament with 3 of the top 4 teams in the country in it. They beat number 4, Kirkwood, and then they lost to number 2, Parkland, and number 3, Lincoln Land. So a good win and a couple of probably good testers for them. Losses, they're 13-8 on the season, 6-1 in the conference. And
yeah, they're playing pretty well this year. I think I think the Jayhawks will probably peak later in the year. I think they're starting to figure things out a little bit more, and
see what they got, and they keep working with it. And have a key matchup at Grand Rapids it's a must-win to share the conference title.
That's on the 18th of October, a Tuesday night, 6:30 p.m. Like we said, we got the Jayhawks coming back here this Thursday night against Lake Michigan Community College. They'll host Lansing the following Thursday, and then Glen Oaks Community College the following Thursday after that.
They're heading to the Raider Invitational in Grand Rapids this weekend. All Michigan schools, it looks like.
Looks like they got 4 matches on the weekend. Play at 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. both days.
Looks like they're playing all schools from the other conference, Macomb, St. Clair, Oakland, and Schoolcraft. So on Tuesday they head off to Jackson, back here on Thursday. Always a tough place to play the next Tuesday at Kalamazoo Valley. Glen Oaks is here on the 13th. They have a quad at Reese Buffer on the 16th. I do not know the teams that are in that. Followed right away by Grand Rapids Community on the 18th. And they close their home season out on the 25th against Kellogg Community College. The region tournament this year is hosted by MCC in Muskegon. So I don't know where that will be at. Probably Reese Buffer, I'm guessing, maybe Shores.
They did part of that here last year, though, didn't they?
Did they? Yeah. So that's nice. We never got to host it when I coached here. It was always nice to play in familiar gyms, especially if they can play here. So here we are, off to start the second set after a convincing first set win, and I think the Lady Jayhawks can stay the course like they did in set one. This may be a short work night for us.
Yep.
Just got to play them 1 point at a time, so we won't get ahead of ourselves there. So, kind of gone over the schedule.
right back, picks that ball up, and
Whoa.
pass forward with an easy free ball. It's too easy for Rachel Brownlee. That's too easy of a play for the Jayhawks. Nice spot there by Ancilla's number 10, Jill Brown, sophomore out of Elkhart, Indiana. Ties it up at 1-1. Number 12, Autumn Taylor, back to serve.
Oh, she stayed in the air. Nice by Falkersma. Back outside. Block picked up by Hassefort. She's all over the place. Nice high reach by Skidema.
Number 10, Jill Brown from Ancilla.
Puts a little heat on it and
was in the net there.
Does a nice job. So up, free ball. Yeah, she can hit it. Oh, she got the net. Yep. With the right idea, just no execution. So quick 3-1 lead for the Lady Jayhawks. With Jacobs back to serve. Oh, somebody, that's a set. Somebody could hit that. Oh, nothing good happened out of that.
No, she's got to swing at that one.
Yep. Yep. Oh, good block. Skidema pulls her arm down on that one and puts it into the bottom of the net. Three now. Standing out of bounds almost and passed it out. So 4-3, just a mental error. Once again, it's important they don't.
I think that kind of surprised her, that one.
They don't lose focus. That's a good high swing. Good high swing and snap from Ashley Skidema. Nice job there.
Good turn down the line. Robbie Berg back in the lineup.
For Hoekstra.
Bad toss, but a good serve.
Good reach, just out.
Good spot.
Yep.
Just outside. She had everybody there besides hitting it in the court.
So. 5-4 for the Jayhawks. Nice serve, the ace.
Winner serve there
for Skidema. 6-4.
Good serve.
Oh, great spot.
That's Delaney Bennett's ball all day.
Yeah, she's got to come off and play. She's got to play off blocker defense there, and she just didn't. She spectated instead of participated. So 5-6, Chargers back to serve. Berg high off the block. It's almost better for her to get that set off the net 3 or 4 feet. She seems to do way better with that set. She gets too close and it just makes her small. And she is small, but it makes her smaller. Asford back to serve.
Good deep serve.
Mowry to the setter. Takes him out. Back to false touch. Set.
Good spot. Nice up by Hasseford there. Another back row attack.
Good thought, just no execution. So 6-7. Once again, a few errors, a little sloppy play by the Jayhawks, and that lets Instilla stay close. I just think they got to keep it in between the lines, and it'll be in great shape.
I agree.
Nice.
Good spot by Robbie Berg, just a good pickup there.
Nice hard swing by number 12. Autumn Taylor. Ball's out. 7-7. 14, Maddie Price back to serve. All square at 7s. Nice deep serve. Basically caught Hasselford not knowing whether it was in or out. No chatting back there with their teammates, so somebody's got to chat.
Pretty good serve.
Yeah, very good serve. So. Kind of a dive bomb serve. Oh, nice short serve.
Timeout by Coach Rixey.
Good stretch by Hasselford, who came from out of nowhere to pick up that pass. There's like 3 people right next to it, and she's the furthest away, and she touches it. So Jayhawks need to step it up a little bit. Off, down 9-7, and they just need to wake up a little bit here and play to their potential.
I would agree with that. Jayhawks just need to side out here and get the ball back and hopefully get a few real points in a row. See if Jayhawks can come back out here and grab a quick side out. Jayhawks have 1 timeout left, the Chargers with 2.
9-7, Maddie Price, nice deep serve. Good eye contact from Robbie Berg.
Nice set.
Nice block by Bennett and Brown. The 2 Bs, Vilnos in for Bennett. Brings them back within 1, 8-9. Good serve. Molly over top of the Bird, down the line.
Pretty good swing there.
Very nice swing. 10-8. She's sending Mowry back to serve. Something she hasn't done yet this game, so maybe she's got a nice serve. And
we got a front row setter here, maybe see a setter dump, right but that would be...
serves it to the wrong person. Nice angle shot. So 9-10, good side out. Berg out, Hawkstra in.
Pretty good swing there. By Rachel Brown. Hawkstra nice. Back to serve.
Great serve. And Autumn Taylor tools the block for a kill, and they maintain that 2-point spread.
Ashley Scudderman needs to keep her left hand pressed there and keep it back into the court. Kind of went up and had it pointing out, and that's where the ball's going to go.
11-9 Chargers. Hawkstra, nice pass up to Brown.
Another swing. Jayhawks just need to get
Brown's hitting about 850 tonight, I think. She's had 1 error all night. She's kind of had her way. She's back to serve.
Good tough floater.
11, good touch. Good another touch by Hawkstra. Skydema keeps it in play. Back. Nice block by Skydema there.
Better cover though.
Ball. Good cover. Out. And Focus Matul's a late block to tie it at 11.
That's a tough set there. Could be called a double possibly, but nice up by Villeneuve.
Good high reach. Picked up. Set back out to Taylor. Nice swing. Villeneuve. Nice.
Cut it back down the line. Good spot. Nice dig though.
Taylor deep.
Pretty good rally here.
Yeah, nice rally. Another great up by Hawkstra. Keep it in play. Oh, another good touch from Hawkstra. She's all over at this point. No, Villeneuve says, I'm going to run through that one easy.
That's a good rally.
A great rally comes through and shoves the deep corner. Nice play, and it gives the Jayhawks a 12-11 lead. Yeah, 13-11.
Maybe a timeout coming here from the Chargers, or she might wait till she's down by 9 or 10 again.
Maybe a 20-11, we'll see it, but we'll see. Brown back to serve. Nice pass up, sets back to Taylor. Good swing.
Nice big, you can go.
Yeah, teaching that ball's still alive.
Maybe run that one down. The ref was kind of standing right in the way, not to.
12-13, Taylor back to serve. Lady Jayhawks up by 1. Second set, won the first set comfortably. High hand.
That's not going to go down on too many other teams, so it's a good high swing, but if it's coming that high
slowed
off
it
the
down.
block,
That's right. She slowed it down enough for somebody to pick it up. Vilnoff does a nice job, and Jacobs back, bend it in, and Jacobs back to serve. Good, tough serve. One-arm bandit. Hoekstra grabs it. Jacobs chases it down. Playing some good defense. Hoekstra's having a nice night there. Number 15, Emily Brzezinski is in. Playing. Yeah, there we go.
It's a really nice set there by Jacobs.
Very nice. Focus Moran. Got a good jump. Boom. Hoekstra with a great rotation there. Berg in for her. Hoekstra sits. Skidema back to serve. Good tough service winner. 16-13. Grab a 3-point lead.
No timeout from the Chargers yet.
No, another tough serve. That topspin just was way in. That wasn't close out. That was way in. 17-13. Jayhawks starting to spread it here, getting closer to late in game 2, set 2.
Low toss. Low toss there.
Yeah,
hits
got
it
in
in
front
net,
of her.
A couple good swings. So.
14-17 with number 10, Joe Brown back to serve. Now 14-17. Good pass by Skidemo. She went and got it still.
Nice block, good soft block by.
There we go, Emily Brzezinski. It's a solo block there. Brown in for Folkersma, has the forward back to serve. Up 18-14. Oh,
not gonna make it.
Little too short.
A little high on the serve and
15-18, still get that comfortable 3-point lead. 14, Maddie Price back to serve for the Chargers, down 15-18. Short serve, passed up. Picked up by Brzezinski, Berg. Great idea.
Inside set, but that's, I'm not the biggest fan of that play right there. That's almost a lift to me. If she's taking it from in the middle of the court and then bringing it and throwing it back down the line,
they could have probably called that.
It's a good play,
good spot, but it's wrong, not the execution you need. You got to talk there. Yeah, good cover, another cover.
Lindsay Jacobs, pretty scrappy player.
No, she touches a lot of ball. Hatsford says, don't hit it my way. I have it. Berg off the block. Rolls it up there. Oh,
good save.
Good pokey over. It's going to go back to Brown. Got her. Asks for it over to Berg. She's going to roll it in. Deep roll middle for a point. 19-16.
Vilnoff back into serve.
Brzezinski, nice rotation for her. She gets a block. 19-16. Picked up by Taylor. Can go to Mulry. High off that triple block.
Oh,
Oh, great Great job.
It's a good
by
play there.
Jacobs. Yep. Got everybody moving in, and she put it up behind her. Timeout for the Chargers, down 20-16.
Chargers making a couple of good plays here and there, and Jayhawks as well.
Keeping them close. So they're within 4, set 2. Jayhawks win the first set of this 3 of 5 set match.
We'll have a 10-minute intermission after this one, or 8 minutes, I forgot what it is, something around
I
that.
think they shortened it to 8 now. They lengthened the timeouts to 75 seconds, but they shortened the break to 8 minutes.
Is that what they did?
Back to serve, up 20-16, trying to close out set 2 to put them up 20-16. Short serve picked up. Taylor. High off.
That was almost close to being a pretty bad dive right there between Skydema and...
They almost had a concussion there.
Mowry back to serve for the Chargers, 17-20. Nice serve, maybe going out, but...
Brown picked up, set back to Mowry out of the back row. Picked up by Skydema. Jacob, got to call that one. So we're at 2018. Mowry back serve. Picked up easily there by... Good swing by Brown. 21-18, Berg out, Hoekstra in. $18-20, 21-18, Hoekstra back to serve.
Good serve. Setter didn't call for help, and nobody there to bail her out.
Nobody heard her, or if they did, they were late. Hoekstra back again to serve. Another nice deep floater. Setter goes back row attack coming.
That's out.
It was dying, close.
It's a break for the Jayhawks there, but a good spot by Skydema.
Yeah, one thing they get Chargers a little lack of communication there, so 23-18. Hoekstra back to serve. Nice service run. She's had a good game.
It's a good spot.
Yeah, it was. 23-19 or 19-23, number 11, Jackie Cryle in, back to serve. Down 4. Vilnoff tight serve, pushed over.
Good cover by number 9 there, Sydney Harmon.
Just put it into the net and it's stuck there.
White Pigeon, Michigan. You know where that is or no?
Yeah. White Pigeon. I think that's
out
up
at
north
24-19. That's a...
So 1 point away.
24-19
24-19 for the Lady Jayhawks. 1 point away from taking a 2-set lead in this best 3 of 5 set match. Alicia Brown back to try to serve for a 2-0 lead. Good
Keeps it
serve. Yep. Number 10, nice serve. Hawkstra pops it up. Up the Skidum, a good high top. Ball's out. There's set 2.
Jayhawks take set number 1, 25-14, and take set number 2, 25-19. We got an 8-minute break here. We'll be back. Jayhawks going to probably do a serving contest.
Yep. Not many people serving tonight, it looks like, but hey, maybe the band members will come down. We'll be seeing 8.
make his money through courthouse or no?
Well, he has a printing business. That's his main source of income. And then he's got a business in Florida that's making him some money. The courthouse, the general manager is Mark Marlowe. Nice guy, kind of a good old boy, you know, kind of guy. He's down in California. His son is up in Grand Rapids. And we have a great relationship. He didn't want us to go.
Let me know if you guys do any beach stuff.
I
If you guys do any beach stuff. It's Michigan Legacy. Michigan Elite Legacy. NBA.
Pineapple or Howard or
Nothing out of Indiana, but nothing major out of Indiana. I got a
Okay, folks, we're back. Again, start. We gave away some T-shirts and some other great MCC paraphernalia. And
Jayhawks take sets number 1, 25-14, and take set number 2, 25-19, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct. And they are lining up to try to sweep this match in 3. Sammy Hoekstra will start for the Jayhawks in set 3. Taylor 4 there, doesn't clear the net, so good deep serve from Hoekstra, out to Maury, good high stick, picked up by Hoekstra, dumped over, picked up by Taylor.
It's going to be 4.
Push,
Yeah.
he can get it over.
No.
Hoekstra again, back serve, another good serve, out. Number 6, Samantha Brenneman shoves it through. Taylor, Autumn Taylor comes back to serve, down 1-2. Good deep serve, Hassfort passes it up, Jacobs back. Brown keeps it in play, back to Mowry, who turns it down the line for 2-2.
Pretty nice swing there.
Yep. Taylor, good serve, Hoekstra up, set, Brown, off the set.
Nice
Good
up by
one.
Hoekstra.
Went through. Another good play. It's the
Nice
second
spot.
time she's done that this match. Up, back up over her head and shoulders. 3-2 Lady Jayhawks. Rachel Brown back to serve. Serve.
Good hustle by number 11, Jackie Friel.
4-2 lead for the Jayhawks.
Looking at the Chargers roster here, they're pretty balanced in freshmen and sophomores.
Jayhawks pretty sophomore laden. Back, Falkersma.
Nice touch.
Taylor on the back row doesn't get it over. 5-2, quick lead for the Lady Jayhawks off of Rachel Brown serve. Good deep serve. Taylor chases it down. Free ball. Friel puts it back in. Jacobs. Oh, Volkersma really with no block up. She needed to set a little higher
Just a little bit, but she needs to keep that.
in play. That was a good enough set to get it over. Brenneman back to serve. Jacobs out to Skidema.
Good stop
Great
there by
spot up
Skidema.
over top of the setter and in front of the defender. So great spot. Jacobs back to serve. Bennett in for Vilna. 6-3 lead for the Jayhawks. Nice deep serve. It's winning.
Lindsay Jacobs just a pretty solid player.
Yeah.
Rick's been fortunate to have some good setters in here the last 5-6 years.
Yep.
Good break of a serve there. And
Yeah, I actually had lunch the other day with one of his fast setters, Julie Larson out of Fruitport. Star outside hitter, Ashley Holbert. Really good team. Just nice block by Bush.
Delaney Bennett just needs to, I wouldn't say stay more aggressive there, but she can't hold it up like she's going to tip for 5 minutes there. And
All right.
Block gets over there and sees that.
4-8 is the score. Serves in. Skidema back. Volkersma high reach. No touch. Long.
Set needs to be a little bit tighter, but
So 5-8. Maddie Price back to serve. The short one up there. Hatseford comes, picks it up easy. Block. Skidema.
nice
6-8.
block.
So a little 3-point run for Maddie Price here to pull the Chargers within 2. Oxtra. Skidema keeps the ball in play. Free ball. A good run through. Breaks it through. Picks it up. Another
save.
nice pickup. Ball still in play. Shoots it out to number 10. Reaches high. Hoxtra picks it up. Out to Skidema, who shoots it a little long. And it's 7-8 and a timeout.
Coach Rixey not super happy. They're scoring quite a few points in a row, giving up some points, and that's just not
Price back to serve. A 4-point run for the Chargers. They pulled within run. 7-8. Swing picked up by Taylor.
nice up by Hassefort.
He's not gonna, tough to get anything down on her. Nice tip. Oh, nice stab by Hoxtra. Keep it in play. No,
Good block.
no. Fort picked up another one. No, that picked up by Price. Deep corner picked up by Hoxtra. Still in play. Keeping the ball between the lines. Picked up by Hassefort. Jacobs. Fulkerson, a deep corner. Nice rally. Some great defense from Hassefort and Hoxtra there. Double H.
Ace serve there by Ashley Skidema. Gives the Jayhawks a 10-7 lead or 11-7?
10-7. Skidema back to serve. Another tough serve. Taylor, good hustle by the setter.
Just out.
Taylor hits it out, 11-7. Great hustle by Jackie Frail. Picked up by Berg. Back to back row. Skidema picked up. Casper. Berg down deep line, picked up.
I just don't like that play very much.
Yeah, I don't either. Deep corner, picked it up. We're going to play it off the equipment. Hassiford. Oh, nice pickup. Setter's out. Hassiford with good hands. Bennett, deep corner, picked up. Another great rally here. Hassiford again. Walker's Mahia off the block. One on. Oh, it's in the hands reaching there. Great rally. 12-7. Won by the Jayhawks. Ashley Skidema. 12-7.
Jayhawks on a little bit of a run here.
Using the equipment.
Maybe a timeout coming here.
13-7. Couple of sloppy unforced errors there, and too quick to go from 10-7 to 13-7. Another good service. Winner. And now they've doubled them up at 14-7. Tough serve. Ball's in play.
Jayhawks all over the net there, and
Yeah.
sound official missed that.
Yeah.
Unless I'm seeing things, but
Yep. Played an out ball there.
nope,
No,
not going to
short.
play it. 15-7 for the Jayhawks. Chargers coach Elena Singleton not calling a timeout there, so that one's going to be
That one almost
to the
went off the wall. Berg off the block, picked up. Free ball, Jacobs takes it. Hassiford out to Berg.
nice break.
Touch by the libero. Hassiford, another great. Unbelievable.
Nice play. My number 4 there, Natalie Walters from the Chargers.
Robbie Berg splits the block.
Good swing, Rachel Brown coming into the match here, and another sub. Number 16, Michaela Monger coming in from Fremont, replacing Ashley Skidema.
Hassford back to serve. That's not going to work.
That's not either.
No.
Not a very good free ball pass, and that's what happened. So.
No. Bennett ties her shoes. 10-16. Oxford, good pass up. No, that's not Oxford, that's Monger, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Wearing that one out, they're touching it every time. They're just not getting a good touch on it. It's 18-10. Vilna back to serve, pulling away here, going into the last part of the Free ball, Monger picks for another free ball. Off the block,
Nice
great
up by
touch.
Hasselford.
Vilnoff keeps it in play. And sneaks it through the block. Rachel Brown's got a press on that. 18-11. Jackie Fryle back to serve for the Chargers, down 11-18.
Ball went across the line.
Yeah.
So they're calling that a toss, and then they're saying it didn't roll off her foot. They're saying it tossed, which then landed on the ground, which then she tried picking up and serving again, which would then be a violation.
Yep. So Monger out has a nice rotation there. Hoekstra in. She's had a great match tonight. Mallory.
Nice up.
Hoekstra, good up. Brown. Mallory in the middle for their 12th point, 12-19. Number 10, Jill Brown in for number 7, Bailey Furnow. Taylor back to serve, trailing 12-19 in set 3, down 2 sets to none. Hoekstra up, Brown. They kind of rolled off her arm. Brown's arm, is that what they call?
I think they're going to call a lift on Hasselford there. I think it kind of caught her right in between here on the
I
forearm.
couldn't see it, I was blinded. 13-19, Taylor, nice serve, Vilnoff up.
Another kill there by
Lindsay Jacobs finds that spot again for the 4th time tonight. Good play. Nobody's touched it yet. 2013. And Brown
hasn't had the greatest serving night. She's usually serving a little tougher than that.
serves it into the bottom of the net. Wilkerson, a great set. Great pass set kill there. Great set by Jacob. Great kill by Fulkerson.
It's a good swing.
Bennett in, Vilnoff out, Jacobs back to serve, 4 points away from the match, 21-14.
Jayhawks 3 points away from taking a set in the match.
Mallory passes, going to go right back to her. Hits it through the block, 15-22. 14, Maddie Price in for Mallory, who's had a nice match tonight for the Chargers. So is Price, she's had a good serving night. Hoekstra, nice up. Out to Skydam, a good high reach, picked up.
Nice up by Hasselford, just kind of passed it right back over top of herself, which is getting a lot of touches tonight.
Yeah, you can count on her pretty much every night she shows up. She just got a really good instinct for the ball. I've always liked the way she's played. Rumor has it she's just as good, if not better, a soccer player as well. So unfortunately, it's in the same season as volleyball. So
good spot there by number 10, Jill Brown. Coach Rixey wants the Jayhawks to finish this one out.
17-22. Price back to serve, once again picking up a few points on her serve. Serve. Jacobs gonna better it. Straight to Jacobs. Hasselford steps in, sets behind her. Taylor picks it up out to the setter, number 10. Hasselford gets it over. Hoekstra picks that one up. Bennett gets it through the block for a kill for the 23rd point. They were stuck on 22 there. Key point, Bergen. Hoekstra out. Skidema back to serve. 23-17, 2 points away from the match. Nope. Once again, a toss a little far out in front of her and a little low to the left. Results in the service errors, 18-23. Number 7, Bailey Furnell in. Taylor moves into the front row.
Okay,
Pass forward, up, out to Berg.
not a very good set there.
No, that died. Well, that one's a little low. She grabbed that one quick.
Before contact.
Yep. 24-19, 1 point away. Walkersma out, Brown in, timeout. 24-18, Hassford will have to wait to serve for the match.
Interesting decision there. Coach hasn't used a timeout all game and then calls one when they're down by 6 points.
It's a coaching moment. They only have 2.5 or 3 hours to get back to school, so if I remember correctly,
Not close.
it's quite a drive. I remember that. So it looks like the Jayhawks will improve to 14-8 on the season, 6-7-1 in conference play. Game behind Grand Rapids as far as we know.
Yeah, we should start requesting the conference standings.
Yeah.
We know
Yeah.
as it gets later into the year.
And I'll say something to Rick after the match. So Marissa Hassford back to serve for a set. She's had a great night tonight playing defense. Shoves it a little long, sails on her. 19-24. The libero, Natalie Walters, who's had a nice night
Jayhawks
tonight.
passing 2 here, it looks like. See
Yeah.
if they can't finish it out.
Hassford up, Brown, block, brings it up, Bird, up by Walters, Taylor. Tip, Hassford again. Oh, that one's too low. 20-24. So Walters back to serve. Good deep serve, Skidema puts it up. That one's off.
That's going to end the
Gonna
match
call it.
there.
That's going to end the match. 25-14, 25-18, 25-20. Trio set for the Jayhawks. Great match for them. We will see you on Thursday night. Same time, same place. Drive safe, everybody.